Hello, good evening, and good welcome to Gaming Tavern's YouTube channel. Once again, we're back for some fun and games in the year of 2026. It's a new year, it's a new us. And so as we return to weekly programming, we're going to make a few changes. As of now, we're going to go to an alternating schedule. So one week will be a podcast discussion, much like this, and the other week will be a gameplay stream with the guys on the team playing whatever games take our fancy. On the podcast, we'll still discuss any huge news of the week, but as of now, we're going to focus on the games and the people playing them. We'll spend time talking about any noteworthy games we've been playing, anything we're looking forward to, and anything upcoming in the upcoming weeks and months. And any particular big games, much like 2025's Expedition 33. Damn right. We'll also open each show with a mini game, something like 20 questions, top 5, or whatever each host wants to do. We'll take it in turns to host a quiz each week, just to make it a bit more fun, a bit more lively to start the show with. Shows will be shorter and hopefully more entertaining for you and for us. We're looking forward to getting back into the swing of things every Sunday at 8 p.m. Yes! And we hope you join us for the ride. We may still do a few special episodes, time allowing, for things like the developer _direct, and there'll also be occasional one-on-one shows with other members of the Tavern team as we discuss their favorite games and things throughout the year. But please do let us know in the comments or on social media or wherever you, if you've got any ideas that you'd like to see us try, or if you like what we're going for, or if you don't like what we're going for, any suggestions, feel free to let us know. Find us at Xbox Tavern in most places. So that's my opening spiel. Welcome back. Happy New Year, everybody. Let's get into Gaming Tavern's 2026 first episode, and I'm going to welcome in MPV Graham. Come on in, MPV Graham. How are you?
Good. Happy 2026.
Good. Happy 2026 indeed. Are you keeping well?
Mostly well. Yep. Back
Good.
to the routine and the grind as it will. But yeah, all good.
Indeed. Looking forward to having slightly shorter, slightly different paced episodes, I think.
Definitely. I think it works in everyone's favor.
Yes, it should be good for everyone. This one might be a little bit longer while we get into the river, but once we get settled, I feel like we're gonna fly very well indeed. And it's not just us two. Obviously, we've got Scotch Gruff Ross coming in. Scotch Gruff Ross.
Evening, chaps.
Good evening. Good hello. Do you have a nice New Year? I haven't really spoke to you, Ross, very much over the Christmas period.
I have indeed, yes. Just working away and enjoying the quiet family time. Not that it was very quiet, to be fair, but still.
Quiet time.
That's family time.
Doesn't exist.
I'd say the family time shouldn't be quiet time, really, should it? But yes, good. Yes. Well, again, welcome back. Like I said, we're going to get into the swing of things. Hopefully, we'll get this new format up and running. Milliman Ian will join us occasionally, but he's not here this week. He's otherwise engaged. So hello, Milliman Ian. And we might even see special guest Pete and ladies' favourite Daniel, and maybe a few other special guests over the course of the year. Who knows? But like I said, brand new podcast, brand new format, and as I said, we're going to kick it off with a game. I'm going first because I chose to. I don't get a choice. There's a democracy around here somehow.
Manifest.
And the game I've chosen for you lot is one of my favourite games to play along. It's the good old 20 questions. So a couple of ground rules very quickly. You're not allowed to just go through and say, is it Halo? Is it Fable? Is it blah, blah, blah? I want questions on the actual subject matter of the games you're thinking of. And when you put in your final guess, that's it. If you either get it right or you get it wrong and you lose. But that has to question 20 has to be a guess of a game. So you've got 19 questions basically and a guess.
So we have to keep asking questions even if we're sure what it is.
I was going to say, if we guess it early, can we just...
No. If you get to question 20, you have to guess the game. You can't,
Jesus, though, we worked it out. We have to keep
if you figure it out before
beating the dead horse until question 20.
Just start naming characters that are in the game. Is this?
Exactly. So like I said, I'll give you one leg up because it's the first one. We want to get the ball rolling nicely.
So Pac-Man.
The game I picked for today is a game that has released in the last 10 years.
Jesus Christ, narrowed down for us, eh?
Yeah, wow. I know, it's down to about 1,000.
I send you head up. I'll give you after that. Feel free. Right, let me kick things off. Go for it. Who wants to ask the first question? Well, you can.
So we're still working together, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Okay. Can we still do our sort of 3 genres in one question bit?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll go first one. Is it between an RPG, an FPS, or a horror?
No. And I will say before you carry on, actually, that I've got like a web page up with information about this game on it. So I'm just going whatever you ask is going to be based on that. So like we had before, where that is an RPG. If it's not listed on here, it's not being.
Not happening.
Depends what it is. Is it Wikipedia?
just edit it so that it does it.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Look, it was an RPG. We talking about.
Okay, so not FPG, or FPS, or horror on the Euros.
Is it console exclusive? As into a specific console?
At this precise moment in time, yes.
Ooh. Okay, so it's exclusive.
I feel like it might be a bit of a bigger hint there.
Okay. Is it between racing, souls, or sports?
What
Okay.
the frick? So it's not an RPG. It's not an FPS. It's
Not
a
racing,
sports,
not souls,
racing.
or not sports. I only added souls because I know there's a ton of those that are exclusives.
Or a horror either.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Trying to think of other genres.
There's platforming.
I was going to say, is it a platformer, point and click, RTS?
No.
Fucking hell.
Hang on, what did they say? Platformer.
RTS and point and click.
So I'm just making so we don't double up. So I mean, that's not leaving much.
You're not leaving very many genres.
You've got
No, I'm not.
story-based one. You've got puzzle, or there's got to be something else that we're missing.
There is, and you'll kick yourself if when you
Fighting, I guess. Yeah, story-based
say the 3
puzzle
again.
or fighting.
No.
Oh shit! Should we try and narrow it down the console? If it says it's console exclusive,
Go on then.
is it exclusive to PlayStation? No, right. No.
Is it exclusive to Xbox?
Yes.
Well, that helps at least. Right.
Yeah.
Xbox.
Got to keep it to the roots of Xbox having it.
Is it a game currently in Game Pass?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
I should have stated as well, no Googling, try to find the answers.
Oh, no, I'm just making that as the
shit,
questions.
turn it off now.
No, I remember when we
think
played before and Ian was Googling stuff. I was like, what are you doing?
No, Ian wouldn't do that.
Anyway.
Do you think
Oh,
we've
sorry.
played this game? Each of us have played the game. So you're not definite. I mean, that's a hint in itself.
I'll give you a pass on that one because I don't know. I know you haven't.
Okay.
I don't know about Ross. So.
Right, right.
So it's a game I wouldn't like. So
Not necessarily. I just don't think you played it.
No. Most people don't play it because they don't have no interest in it or don't like it.
Dan thinks it's Hellblade 2. Well, if you joined us, Dan, you could put the comments in.
But wouldn't that be?
Yeah, I know.
RPG?
Dan obviously didn't listen.
Oh, okay, I was about to say that would be RPG, or Jay's fluffed the boat, unless he's part of his. It's not what it says on there.
Yeah.
But then, what else would that come under?
Yeah, because I was thinking. That's what I was thinking, like action adventure.
That's why he said you kick yourself. He's probably not wrong. That's why he's gone so weirdly quiet.
Yeah, with his little smirky smirk.
Okay.
Is it an action adventure game?
Yes.
Fucking yeah. Yeah.
Going around the houses with the genres. It's like the default one, yeah.
It's kind of like because it was getting to a point there, and I was like, Is this going to be like Exposition 33? And he's like, it doesn't say it's an RPG. It says it's a turn-based
Yeah.
combat game.
Okay, actually, is the lead figure a female?
Yes.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Dan's currently sitting screaming at the PC. It's Hellblade! Fucking hell!
Well, if he's got it right, that's a sad way to start 2026.
Yeah,
When he's
but
won the game,
Dan's
he's
the one
not
that's
even on it.
cluing us in. Have you played Hellblade 2?
Although Dan is the one that's got access to Google.
This is very true.
That's waiting to pop up. I didn't use Google.
What are you talking
Where's
about?
Ian
I
when you
can't-
need his impression?
I can't police the third party inputs we've got going on here. So.
I need Ian's impression though.
Have you played Hellblade, Gray?
No, the first one I played a little bit.
So you've not played Hellblade 2, so that would rule
I
out
have
the fact that
not.
Jay says you've played it, but doesn't think
Well,
I've played it.
probably doesn't know that I've played a little bit of the first one. To be fair,
Gotcha.
so it very much could be that. But well, I've said it's a lead female, so anything else that helps you lean towards that, then work it out.
Has it won any awards at the Game Awards?
What, this year or just in general?
In general?
Well, you said the game in the last 10 years, Jay. If it's one of this year, then that's a miracle, and they're from a 10-year-old game.
Right, so that
just
rules
do
out
a bit of
Expedition.
googling.
Rules out Hellblade because he would remember there too.
No, well, I keep saying that surely Expedition 33 comes under RPG. There's no way. I mean,
Yes,
that can be
yes,
action
I think-
adventure and not RPG.
Yes, I think it has won an award at the Game Awards. But
It's not what Dan seems to think. I think it is because that's a horror game, Dan. So it's not that. Dan seems to think it was the medium.
Oh, okay. Well, I've not played that, so I don't know if the lead is a male or female on that one either.
Yeah, it's a female, but Jay would know.
Right.
I definitely played it because I reviewed it.
yes,
So you think it has won an award?
It definitely has an award. Excuse me. It definitely has won an award at.
Tomb Raider
Okay.
games, maybe? No.
Well, what makes it unique to
That was 11,
Hellblade just to definitely rule that one out? Because I'm not sure that you said it's won an award. That doesn't rule it out then, unless
No,
it
it
did
doesn't.
win an award. Is it? It's like
I didn't think he would have to Google it though.
Or is it saying? Is it known for its kind of audio specialty?
We could be leaning too much into the Hellblade. I mean, do we really want to place our faith in Dan? Is that how we want to start off this year's show?
You're looking at one side of it. It means we get to blame him if he's wrong.
Well, that is also true. We listened to the guy who's got Google up on his phone and he still got it fucking wrong.
Well, an action adventure with a female. So I mean, there's only a few that's like that other than sort of Tomb Raider and that one. That's
Yeah.
Xbox exclusive, as
At the
well as, I
moment.
mean, that ticks a few boxes.
So the way that Jay said it though, it made it sound like it's exclusive just now and then not going to be exclusive.
That would be the
But what's
implication of the at the moment, certainly.
Yes. So what games are sort of on Xbox that could very well be coming to other consoles? That have
Wouldn't that be one of them?
Hellblade, but is Hellblade not already on it?
I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe that's something that is coming. We're labouring anyway. I'm going to say, is it a game known for its audio uniqueness?
I'm going to say no. And that's
No. So it's not Hellblade.
Hellblade. Okay.
in a manner of speaking, but not what you're getting at. So no.
Yeah. Right. Now we're really up shit creek with it apart though. Dan, it's not Perfect Dark. That's not out yet.
Yeah, no, that was
And it's
that
also
was Nintendo
cancelled.
before it was on that.
I cannot think of games with a female lead. Or I
There's
probably
no
can,
female.
and it's going to kick me. But
Well, things that keep coming out is Metroid and bloody Tomb Raider, but neither of them are exclusive to Xbox.
no. I'm trying to think of because your big games like Gears. I suppose it could be Gears.
Was that a female lead?
That technically is in 4 and 5.
Well, okay, we'll try with that one and then do something that would help steer it from that way, one way or another.
Do you have access to chainsaw guns?
Absolutely not.
It's not Gears of War. Thought that was the quickest way of being able to rule that out. There we go.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was waiting for the chainsaw to be mentioned when you started.
Right, so not Gears of War then. Can't be any games that are like.
So if it's 10 years old, that means it's not even a series game. It's got to be before series. I mean, I know it's just 10 years old. Was it? What isn't that? It's been 10 years since for the series, though, hasn't it?
I think it was just it's a game from the last 10 years. That's why I say it could be like the
Yeah,
later.
it's from the last 10 years. So
Okay.
It's not a 10-year-old game. It's just it has been.
It's from in the last 10 years. Cool. So where are we? What number are we on?
13. You've asked.
Hmm.
You're at question 14.
It's not Fable. That's no female lead.
I don't want to ask like is it like a game that's on current gen because that could still be a backwards compatible game and doesn't really narrow it down.
Jet Set Radio, was that Xbox exclusive? I can't remember.
Hi-Fi Rush was
yeah.
a guy.
Yeah.
Did this game?
Oh, hang on. What about the recently one? He might be bluffing us with the 10 years. What the one that was recently with the giant animals that look like buildings? Something to Midnight. Wasn't that a female lead?
There's a couple of different ones, but they're technically RPGs. But then it's whether or not they've came through. Do you have access to elemental powers?
No.
Right, so it's not the one that's name has totally escaped me with the fire and ice and the drakes and the dragons, and I can't remember the name of it, but it was really.
Isn't it something to Midnight?
South of Midnight, yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, I was thinking because I remember that being a female lead. That was all.
There
was Beyond.
It could be that. It could be South of Midnight.
I thought that's what the elemental powers question was.
No, that was. Is it Eternal Strands?
Oh, right. Yeah. Okay. Fine. Then you can try that one. I don't know how to. I haven't properly played that, so I don't know what would make that unique to that.
Is it a game set in the bayou?
Yes.
Do you have a giant alligator/crocodile companion?
Companion?
Character.
I'm going to give you that one and say yes. Not a companion, but yes.
Okay. Is that an alligator companion, you're saying?
No, he's like, I don't think that's the companion. Is it a turtle that's the companion? I can't remember. Not a companion, but like he's here to help. Okay,
well, it's definitely that, but you can keep asking questions, but I haven't played the game, so I can't give you any more than that.
In fact, because we didn't have to get to the last one. Is it South of Midnight?
What could you say?
You want to guess South of Midnight?
Yes.
Ding, ding, ding. Congratulations, gentlemen. You're worrying me. I thought I picked a pretty easy one. I was like, oh, no, I fucked up it. We're going to be here for hours. Yes, it was South of Midnight. Because I just finished it the other day. I've finally got around to playing it, and it's really good, actually. Not quite as good as I hoped it would be, but yeah, it's very good.
I think I was.
You said a game from 10 years ago. That's what.
No, you see, there was a game within the last 10 years.
I know, but we're thinking stretching back. You turd.
Yeah, well, if I said it's a game from last year, that would have made it far too easy. So yes, I just wanted to give you a broad,
5 would have helped us narrow it down.
A broader.
Last 10 was a bit broader.
I can't make it too easy for you now. Anyway, you got it in 17. Well done, lads. Congratulations. South of Midnight. Go play it. It's on Game Pass. It's coming to PlayStation. I can't remember when. I think April, was it? Something like that. Yeah, so yeah, go play it there if you haven't played it already. Or look at play it on Game Pass. Runs great on the handheld as well. Yeah, good little game. Have you played it, Ross? Because we were quite looking forward to playing it before it come out. And that's what prompted me over Christmas. I was like, do you know what? I'm going to finally give this a go.
I've seen very disappointing reviews of it.
Yeah, but like I said, it wasn't as good as I'd hoped it would be. But it was. I completed it, so I must have enjoyed it in the main. But yeah, and it won the game for Impact at the Game Awards last year. Nice. Okay, cool. So first quiz out of the way. So like I said, next week would be Ross. Next podcast would be Ross. Next one after will be Graham, and then we'll just cycle back through. Like I said, there might be top 20 questions, there might be top 5, there might be the little mini quiz of questions, who knows? But whatever each person has the time / energy to create. So like I said, new format. Now we're going to do the game, then we're going to talk about the games we've been playing, Any particularly big news we'll cover as well, but nothing really at the minute. So I'm going to go to Graham first. And Graham,
Yes.
before we get to what we've been playing, you know what I'm going to ask you, and I really hope you've got the picture ready. What's your best pull, Graham? What's your best pull?
The picture ready. Well, luckily I've got the picture because I stood next to you. But I told you the truth though. Although it wasn't my best pull, I had to buy.
Doesn't matter.
I had to manufacture it. 2 different manufacturers. He keeps asking for it, Ross. What does he keep asking for? That he doesn't care about anyone else unless this happens. Can you remember what it is, Ross? You're muted if you're talking. I can't hear you.
How do you even get it? I've got the card, but can you change it?
What does that say?
Thunderstruck Hacker!
Oh my God!
Thunderstruck Hacker for the win. Thank you very much, fellas. I don't care how it was created. All that matters is it was
How
created.
did you create it?
A lot of bloody effort is what it was. I managed to rack up the 500,000 coins that it takes to buy Kaka as an icon.
I can only
And
see
through
the
playing-
time warp.
Yeah, but through sheer completion, if you play the game enough and do the seasons enough, you can unlock a Thunderstruck cosmetic.
What?
Put 2 and 2 together, you get a Thunderstruck. So yeah, a lot of bloody effort to buy them, have the cosmetic, apply the cosmetic to do it, to make your own Thunderstruck. So it's a new sort of thing this year. So they've given out cosmetics like candy left, right, and center. So you can like turn any sort of base card into one of the themes of the the week or the month that they got out. And it was a Thunderstruck period where there was a lot of Thunderstruck players, and so they gave you a free Thunderstruck cosmetic to play around with, and so I applied it to him. But it was a temporary measure because I didn't want to use all of that money just to use Kaka, which I'm not going to use in my team at this point. So I resold him back, made a little bit of a profit, which is a bit of a nice bit. But I had to use my Thunderstruck before it ran out, so I've turned him into a Thunderstruck King because I had to get the King.
Thunderstruck King Kaka. Oh, that's even better.
Thunderstruck Legendary King. See, Thunderstruck King. So yeah, I use it. But I did manage to make myself a Thunderstruck Kaka just for you.
That's Jay happy
Thank
for the
you.
whole season.
That's 2026 fucking settled. I don't need anything.
If you're talking about pull, the best pull I've had so far is someone from Ross's area, King Kenny himself.
Oh, what a player.
Kenny Dalglish. So he's my best pull. He's like an 89 rated sort of icon. And he actually goes for a smidgen more than what Kaka does, and he's quite sought after because he's got finesse plus, which is a little bit broken this year, and so he's a pretty tasty card. But that's the best one I've got anyway, the highest sort of valued card. And so that's the best one.
King Kenny Dalglish, and the only card you ever need is Thunderstruck Kaka.
So I made it happen. See, there was a way, and I
told you. I knew you'd do it. I believed in you. I never doubted you for a second.
As soon as I unlocked the cosmetic, I thought I could do this actually, and then I saw, oh fuck, it goes for like 450,000 coins. So I only had like 250. I was like, it's going to be a lot of saving. It might be worth it. I think I had about 20 odd days to be able to rack up enough money before the cosmetic ran out. So yeah, I had to.
That's love right there.
Claw more into it.
That's dedication.
Right. It was.
Well, I for one appreciate it. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So now we've got the quiz out of the way. We've got the best pull out of the way. The real best pull out of the way. So Ross, let's go to you then first. Obviously, I imagine you played a fair few amount of games over Christmas and stuff. But what's one that you would like to lighten us with?
What one have I been jumping into? Oh, what one to pick? So many. Pokemon? No. Elden Ring? Nope. Night Rain? We'll talk about Night Rain? Nah. Death Stranding?
Oh, Death Stranding 2 or
You
the original?
telling us.
We'll go Death Stranding. Fuck it, we'll go Death Stranding. Just shake it up.
The original one, did you say?
The original one, yeah. I got a director's cut. It was on PS Plus, so I picked it up. I've always as much as I take the piss out of it for like walking simulator or postman simulator, I've always appreciated the visual stunningness of the game. So I thought, right, just get at it. Sit down, put some hours into it. And that game, you need a PhD to play and understand and try and work out what the fuck is going on. The mechanics of like the climbing, the balancing, the ladders, and the ropes and stuff like that is really well done. How it's worked out, and obviously the world is sort of shared. So like you come across other people's ladders and stuff like that. And there's some of them that are like troll ladders. So like, you start coming down, I'm thinking brilliant, and then it's actually leaning over the top of a cliff. And fucking then you go parcels everywhere. Somebody's Amazon delivery's fucked. And you're like, for fuck's sake. But I'm enjoying it for what I can make of the storyline so far. It's really quite good, but all I know is Troy Baker has just appeared out of the water and summoned a massive big oil octopus to fuck my day up.
Oil
As
octopus.
he's known to do, you know.
Yeah. So that's.
I didn't realize he was in the first one. I thought he was in the second one.
Yeah, so that is really all I can tell about it, because I'm not actually sure why he brought out a big oil octopus to fuck up my day. But he definitely decided that he was having a piece of me. So I've got to shove a needle in my arm, extract some of my blood, put it in a grenade, and then throw the grenade at the giant oil octopus.
Fair
I
enough.
mean, who hasn't had a rough day?
So that was my experience just there. All whilst lugging it around packages like this.
Very nice.
But no, really enjoyed it so far. Absolutely stunning game. I have unlocked the quad or bike to make traversal a wee bit easier, but I think I've barely scratched the surface on it. But I am enjoying what I've managed to jump in so far.
Yeah. Good. I've played the opening maybe 2-3 hours. I've played it last year on PC, but just like the regular edition, and I was quite liking it, but I just haven't gone back to it. Did you say you got it on PS Plus?
Yes.
Yeah, because I was tempted to pick it up on the Xbox. It was on sale over Christmas, but I've got too many other games I want to get to first. So
I've got that and the 2 Last of Us games to play through as well.
Oh, that's a good. That sounds a good idea. Actually, I might play them again. It's been a while.
Yeah. I played the first one, not played the second one.
Very, very good. It's very, very good. But we won't get into that because we'll be here all fucking night, and we're trying to avoid doing that now.
I avoid that shit.
Yeah. I'm not even going to ask you, Gray, if you're interested in playing it, because it's not.
I was, but I mean, it looks like it's going to be slow, which I struggle with.
Yeah, you would be right on the slow part.
Yeah, it's a very slow opening. And like you, Ross, I had no idea what the fuck was going on.
It's just chaos. I mean, it's beautiful chaos, but it's chaos.
Definitely,
I'm not a big fan of games. You know what you're doing as well, since you made me play Dragon's Dogma.
Oh, now that's a great game. We could talk about that one as well. Be here for hours as well.
Don't need more games. What you're doing.
So, Death Stranding for Ross, the director's cut specifically. Hopefully we'll hear more about that in the future.
Boop, boop.
Graham, your turn. Let's regale us with a particular game you've been playing over the holiday period.
Yeah, I can do that. I can do that with the game I got for Christmas, which is game. It is Octopath Traveler 0. And it's taken its numbering after Xbox because it's the third in the series. But so the way they weirdly market it was supposed to is this one's about you as such, or about your kind of story, rather than an actual kind of a story about a particular set of collection of people. They kind of really gone off their own chemistry, because the fact the game's called Octopath Traveler. I mean, the last ones have been about sort of 8 different people connected together. This one is more than that. There's like 25 to 30 characters that you can unlock and play in your party, and the whole Octopath Traveler kind of gets a bit. There's about 8 different paths. It gets a bit confusing. But I mean, the gameplay and everything is very much the same style as the others. Everything's mostly the same, which is good. The combat was always kind of pretty much flawless of what you expected from the game, and the story is just as kind of deep as the other kind of games, which kind of grips you and grabs you in, which is good. The only thing that I'm struggling with is the fact that it's because there's so many people, it's hard to kind of get that connection and grip on the story. Like you've probably played with other kind of Square Enix games, sort of they make you care about each kind of character that you play as they go deep into everyone's story and etc. But I mean, you go deep into your character and about the nearby 3 or 4, and then after that, they sort of, it's hard to remember everyone's kind of name that you kind of got in there, and everyone's got their own kind of role, or you know, like thief, mage, you know, attacker, cleric, and so okay, so you just get to know them as their role rather than their kind of name and exactly who they are and their story. And then sort of as you progress, it's like, oh God, there's even more stories with even more different people. It's like it's hard to keep a track of everyone involved. It seems like everyone's just purely secondary to your kind of character story, because I mean, it's the main bit part of that is your village gets completely annihilated and you get to rebuild your whole village again and sort of bring people back that used to be there and basically restore it to its previous glory and get revenge for the people that destroyed it, basically. And so that's the underlying story of it, and then the rest of it kind of unfolds around it. So yeah, enjoying it. There's the same sort of different things, interacting with all different kinds of people, trying to steal things, trying to buy things and bribe people, getting them to help out in combat, and all those different things. And they lock the game out kind of very well, not as in you can't go to certain places. It's like you can go, but this is 5 levels above where you kind of should be, and if you try it, you're going to get humped, but you can try it. So it's like you should be around level 32 for this area, and if you go in even slightly below, like level 28, it's hard work to try and sort of get through battles in that
skill issue.
area. Yeah. Well, yeah, kind of a skill issue, but kind of not equipped issue. So you have to sort of scrounge every way you can to try and sort of upgrade your weaponry. Otherwise, you're going to have to keep cheesing your way to sort of earn money by sort of winning combats over and over again. Or you can try and sort of, as you say, bribe people, steal off people to try and get sort of decent weapons to help get you to that next kind of area. So yeah, a lot of the different kind of same sort of elements, enjoying the kind of story, but it's just maybe a bit too much from what there was, because you cared about every person in the 8 people of the previous 2 games, whereas that's not as important this time. There's lots of different other people. It just seems to be about your own story, which is fine, but it kind of scuppers the name Octopath Traveler when it's not about 8 different people.
Well, yeah, like you said, that was the whole selling point, wasn't it? That you had these 8, like you said, that 8 stories that converge, and now you're Octopath minus 7, but a Traveler.
So like I said, don't mind it. It's just you find it hard to care about that many different people. So there's only so many stories you can care about. But they didn't go deep into everyone's kind of thing. But like I said, that's to the detriment of those characters. You don't dive into every single one of those 30 different people. Yeah. But that, I think, loses a little bit by doing it that way. But yeah.
So have you spent much time with it so far? I forget what
I've sunk hours into it. But like I said, you can play a lot without making massive amounts of progression, because you're just in towns and villages, sort of talking to different people, trying to get them to join your village, trying to sort of steal things from them or bribe them, or just trying different ways of sort of getting their items, or improving yourself, or getting them to help you out in combat as well, because they can like heal you or make you stronger in combat or hurt the enemies and do other ways to help you. So all good, and thoroughly enjoying that story, and we'll play it through to completion. But only a few minor niggles that I'd say are minor negatives, but after that the game's decent. I love those kind of that RPG, the way that they've set out, and the combat is, they haven't tweaked it enough to make it annoying. It's fine as it was, and they've kept it decent. So it's quite a rarity that they keep it without sort of adding something to it that usually either knackers it or does make it slightly better.
Yeah, that's good. I'm glad it got some pretty decent reviews, I think, over the because it's been out a couple of months, I think, at this point. But yeah,
like I said, they kept the same bare bones that made it decent. So it's sometimes a gamble doing that. It means it's not as fresh, but if you keep something that works, then obviously you don't change it too much.
Yeah. And I assume it still looks lovely with the 2D HD art style.
Yeah, I mean, they always look good, and the way they sort of get the story and emotions using just that, you know exactly what's happening, exactly what emotion they're trying to portray, and yeah, it's all kind of, it's cool. I like it. It's quite, and it uses a bit of your imagination to sort of further the story too.
Nice. Ross, obviously you're a big turn-based game fan now after playing Clear Obscure. Any interest in you playing any of these, or have you played any of the Octopath?
No, and no. My turn-based is limited by being able to dodge, parry, and have super awesome music in the background.
Yeah, that's fair enough. I did try the first Octopath. There was a demo on the Switch. I think it was like a 6-hour demo, and I played most of it, and I was like, it's pretty good. But yeah, like you,
never.
I never even entertained the idea of completing the entire game, or indeed the sequel, or indeed Zero.
Not for everyone. You're gonna have to know it deep down. I mean, it's one of those kind of. It could be 50 hours if you played it straight through, or it could be double that if you did everything else that's around that you could do. Sort of maximize out the game. There's so much more to it, and there's always after completion events you could do as well to sort of extend that game even further.
As these sort of JRPGs tend to do, just smack a whole nother game at the end of it. Why not?
You think you've completed it? No.
Yeah.
It's only just starting. There's another one like that. Is it Monster Hunter Wilds? Is the most recent one? Is it you play the whole game, you finish it, you go right now you can get started.
Yeah, now all the big stuff starts coming out. And all the real challenges. All right,
yeah.
I played a little bit of that, but then I was like, no, it's beyond me. I'm done with this. I can't do this anymore. Yeah, good. All right, so Octopath Traveler 0 out now, and Graham's digging it.
Yeah, I'm very much digging it.
So my turn then, and over the Christmas break, I played I don't know how many video games. Some very, very good, like South of Midnight and Viewfinder. Some not so good, like well, actually, I played one last night called Ayasa, Silence of Shadows or something. I quite looking forward. It was a bit like an Inside Limbo. It was broken. It was boring. It was not very good, so I turned it off pretty quickly. And a few other video games that we won't get into today. But the one I want to talk about is one I didn't actually like that much, but I think it had potential, and I just want to bring it up. So Fort Solis, it came out in 2023 on PS5 and PC. It come to Xbox in December, and it's like it is a walking game. You're not really doing a great deal of stuff. So you set on Mars. You're at this Fort Minor, and Fort Solis is like its bigger brother next door, and you get a emergency signal from them. So you go to check it out, and then, as you might expect, the emergency signal leads to some things that perhaps have gone wrong at Fort Solis. And your character, Jack, is played by the guy who plays Arthur Morgan in Red Dead 2, Roger Clark. It's a bit weird hearing his voice at first. I'm like, hang on a minute, why is he not wearing a cowboy hat and telling Dutch to shut up? But also Troy Baker's in it, Ross. That's what made me think of it as well. Yeah, we just two games out of the three. Although he might be an Octopath as well, I don't know. But he plays the medic for Fort Solis, which you interact with quite a lot in various ways, which I won't spoil because it is basically a story game. There's no real gameplay. There's a lot of walking around and finding little trinkets and items and stuff. A few very light puzzles, but the majority of it is you walking through this space and sort of finding out what happened and experiencing the story in that. And the good stuff, it looks incredible. It reminds me of what was it called? The Callisto Protocol. Like how good that looks. Like everything's very realistic. All the characters in the environment is very detailed. The motion capture, and again the acting is brilliant. The story starts off very slow, but by the time you get to the end, which again I'm not going to spoil it, the last hour or so, I was actually on the edge of my seat. What the fuck's going on? What? I was proper getting into it, and then when it ended, I was like, oh man, that was far better than the start. The start was boring and very, very tedious. And yes, it looks great, sounds great, and stories does eventually get really good. However, it takes a lot of work to get to that point. Like I said, it's only like a maybe 4 or 5 hour game, but the first hour, 2 hours, maybe 3 hours, you are, and I'm not like over exaggerating here because there's not even a run button. You are literally walking through this space station or this mining base, sorry. and having people waffle at you, which I don't mind that so much, but there's no real direction to it, because even though it's quite linear, it's quite easy to get sort of lost of where you have been and where you need to go. And you can bring up a map which is on his wrist, but it's so fucking small and tedious. It's like, where am I? Where am I going? I can't see anything. And so yes, you spend a lot of time literally, like I said, walking from place to place. The way he controls as well is, again, not kind of like Callisto Protocol, is very heavy. So when you want to turn around, you have to actually like lumber and proper turn. And if you're in a tight corridor, if you're on some stairs or something, it makes it really awkward to navigate even like a small corner or a small corridor or something. It's not enjoyable. Yeah. So,
you were selling it to me for a moment.
Yeah,
you were talking about the edge of
really
your
good,
seat, and the ending is and then you just sort of like shot.
I really, really wanted to like it. And again, the last hour, maybe hour and a half, I really did like it. It's just so poorly set up to start with. Like, even if he moved a little bit faster, or if there was something you could, like a proper map you could bring up so you could see where you have been or where you're going, whatever it might have been more bearable. But yeah, between the slow movement and the sort of lack of anything really happening until a certain point, which again I won't spoil. Yeah, it took all my effort to actually get to that point, because I started it, when did it come out? 15th of December, I think it was. Started it, I think, the 16th, and then I didn't touch it again until the 29th, I think it was. Every time I went to play it, I was like, I can't do it. I've got to play something else. And eventually I was like, no, I will sit down and get to it, because I really want to see what it's like. And again, eventually it was quite good. But the opening. So if you do want to play it, or if you are thinking about playing it, yeah, just be prepared for a very slow.
Had it been Game Pass, I might have tolerated the slowness, but then I just realised it's £17, and I'm like, no.
It was given away for free on the Epic Game Store over Christmas. It's one of their daily giveaways, I think. It's in my library. I didn't even realise it's in my library until after I'd finished it on Xbox. But yeah, it was given away there. But yeah, like I said, if you get a cheap sale and you don't mind spending a couple of hours sort of slowly winding into it, it does pay off really well. It's just yeah,
the slow burn.
Yeah, very, very slow burn. Again, it's a very short game as well. So the fact that half of the game is that slow and tedious, sort of, they could have just bypassed a lot of that, I think, and just got to the good stuff at the end. But
yeah, there's no forgiveness for making you walk slow. It's just, I don't know.
Again, yeah, even just a little run button, or I don't know, something. But he moves so slow, and I can't tell you about times I'm like pressing all the buttons on the controller. Something must make him move, but no, nothing. No, it just slowly walks forwards.
Between that and escort missions, it's fucking should be banned.
Especially when you combine the two.
Yeah, you're just walking along and you start running and then they stop because you're running too fast. You're like, what the fuck are you doing, bitch?
Come on. Anyway, so it's one that I wasn't overly keen on, but I still wanted to shout it out because it has got some good to it. Just not start with. Work your way up to it. Work your way up to it. You got my reviews on XboxTavern.com as well, I should mention, if you want to go read some more in-depth thoughts on it. Well, there's some other reviews on XboxTavern.com, some of which are the following, which I shall go list up. I've done this earlier on, really, but we're still working our way into it. So AJ put a review for Captured Up, psychological, like PT-like.
Ooh, PT was good.
I think it's got a bit more of like a roguelike element to it. You can die and then you have to start again. He gave it a 7.7.
Ooh.
Then my thoughts on this reviews up. Neon Inferno from Newman Bushmoose. Why is it his name escapes me in a minute? Terrible. I should remember everybody's names. Nathan, there we go. Hi Nathan. I didn't forget your name, promise. Yeah, Neon Inferno gave it 7. David Diver from Corey gave it 8.8. And Detective Rainy Night, which is another one I played over the last month. Another review. Like a detective horror game. Decent enough, gave it a 7, but not anything gonna blow your socks off. Routine, one other review I'll just shout out very quickly. Either of you played Routine or seen Routine?
Nope.
Oh, it made it into my top tier list of best games of the year, which you can go watch on youtube.com/gamingtavern UK. myself, Pete, Ross, and AJ all did Game of the Year videos. So you can I'll check them out on the website as well. It's like a first-person horror set on the moon. Again, another space-based one, but this one actually is fucking very good. 9.7 I gave it. Tremendous game. It made it into my my top list.
Sitting on the moon.
So we've got loads more reviews coming out over the next few weeks and few months. There's lots of awesome looking games coming out. Check us out there. Ross?
Yes, sir.
I know we used to do the pluggles here. However, we haven't really updated the pluggles, have we? But we're going to be streaming podcasts each and every Sunday, or every other Sunday at 8 p.m.
Yes.
Then we're going to be gameplay streaming on the other alternate Sunday. Again at 8 p.m. Any thoughts, Ross, on games we might be checking out? Anything you've got lined up or that you'd like to get to? There's one I'd like to get to, which I've been playing a lot over the break as well.
What's that?
The Ark Raiders.
Oh yes, I started it. I picked up on PS5 because I was chinned to pick it up and play it. It was very good. It's very fucking difficult if you do not prepare yourself very properly.
It's good. It's difficult and it's very very Moorish, I find.
Yes, we sort of ran in and seen a big flying robot and thought, fuck it, we'll take that, didn't they, worries?
No, you won't.
We most definitely did not take the big flying robot down. We got our asses fucking handed to us.
It's one of them ones that I've played it a lot on my own, just doing runs for equipment and stuff, and it's enjoyable there. But it's far more enjoyable as a group. When I played with Dan, I played a little bit with Gray before, and we need to get a group of us on. So obviously it's a 3-player game, so we need to figure out who's going to be about. But yeah, that would be nice to play. Maybe a bit more Peak, a bit more Helldivers.
I was going to say Peak's always a good shot. I do like about Peak.
It can depend who's around and everyone's ready and willing to play. So next week we'll be back with a gameplay stream. Week after, another podcast, and then we'll alternate going forward.
So on and so forth.
That pretty much wraps up the first Gaming Tavern podcast of 2026. The only thing I want to say is RIP to Vince Ampella and Albert Pinello, who passed away over the Christmas break. Very sad news, obviously. Accident, one was up for cancer, I think he had, which is obviously very sad. Yeah, best wish. Did not. Well, yeah. I'll probably have the greatest of holiday periods, but hopefully they will be long remembered for the good stuff they did. Not just Xbox, obviously, gaming in general. Yes. Yeah. Right, gentlemen. Any other things you desperately want to mention before we go to bed at fucking not even 9 o'clock yet? What's this?
What?
We're flowing through this one. This is how we like it. Nice, quick, sharp episodes.
Probably just to the viewers on YouTube and the listeners on podcast services around the world. It's we appreciate you for sticking with us and coming back to listening to our dulcet tones and watching our beautiful happy faces.
Yeah, and let us know if there's anything you think we should add or take out, or
you can't say take away Scottish Gruff. You can't just say if it would be better if he was not on. You can't just go like.
You can say that.
You know what?
You can.
You know what? That was good, actually. I like that. That second and a half of quiet.
Can I just sort of do this? There we go. You can still hear me, but you can't see me. So that might be like.
I'm not sure which is worse. Maybe we could see you and not hear you.
This might backfire. They might say that they want a whole 3-hour session of FM chat.
We'll not get any of the riot there. Yeah. Current generation AFM.
You didn't fit Mr. Kicker, but we have to sit through the whole thing and ask questions every 10 minutes.
Yeah, and they have to be appropriate questions.
I was going to say, can it just be the same question? Is it over?
They have to be relevant questions.
And then we're quizzed on it at the end to make sure we were listening.
And if you don't get more than 60%, it's the same episode next week.
It's like hyper punishments. Ian has to reset his whole gamer score if he doesn't get any of the questions correct.
Jay has to give me a full in-depth review of why the 3-4-3 Gegenpress that I've been playing hasn't worked as well as I hoped it would be.
Yeah, no problem.
No, Jay has to sit there and listen to the hour-long Toto Africa YouTube video.
That's enough to do anyone in, that is. Anyway, so that's enough for us now for today. Again, as Ross said, thank you very much for coming back and listening to us, or finding us for the first time if you're a first-time watcher/listener. We'll be back next week with some sort of gameplay stream, and then the week after, back to chat the news and stuff. When's the Developer Direct? It's 22nd, isn't it?
22nd, yeah. No, that's a Thursday. Is that Thursday? Yeah, Thursday's 22nd.
Yeah. So the week after, maybe we'll do a little coverage of that, include that in our podcast, have a little chat about what they showed. They're showing Fable, they're showing Forza, they're showing that one from Game Freak, Beasts of, or something of Beasts.
What?
The other game they're showing, Developer Direct.
No, we're not mentioning it because it's done by Game Freak, and after what they've put out for Pokemon, we don't talk about Game Freak games because fuck them.
Well, that sounds like we're getting into.
They can produce a game that looks like that and fucking Xbox games, but they won't just go. Everybody have Pokemon. Everybody.
Beast of Reincarnation. There we go. That's what it was called. There's rumors of a secret fourth game. There's normally at least one secret game in these things. Yeah. So could it be the long vaunted Fallout remake or Fallout New Vegas remake?
Well, there is apparently a countdown on the Bethesda page.
Okay.
And it's a Fallout 3 color scheme map.
So yeah, could find.
I swear to fuck, if they remaster 3 and leave New Vegas, fuck Todd.
Well,
I realize New Vegas is nothing. Well, it has to do with it, but I realize it was Obsidian and ZeniMax. But still,
I mean, the show's based in New Vegas at the minute, isn't it?
Yes,
it's all up. So it would make sense to do that one now.
Anybody who had the money-making brain cell between them, you'd think, oh, I know what we could do. We could tie this in.
Yeah, they probably thought about that, but about 3 years too late. And,
too late, yeah. Oh, fuck. We'll do it for season 3 when it's not in New Vegas anymore. Bastards.
We'll see what happens at the Developer Direct. I look forward to seeing more of Fable, certainly. And Forza might be right as well. It's set in Japan this year, but again, we'll get into that in 2 weeks' time when we come back for a regular podcast. Gameplay stream next week. Like I said, Xbox Tavern everywhere. Just find us socials and YouTube and Twitter and xboxtavern.com, like I said, for reviews and news and articles and bits and all the good stuff. I'm Jamie. You can find me at Enaxan anyway, as you so wish. Mainly on Xbox, really, on the gamer tag side of things. But Graham?
At Graham Reaper.
And Ross?
At Scottish Gruff.
Been a pleasure. I've enjoyed this. Welcome back.
Good.
Let's do it again sometime. In 2 weeks' time, 8 p.m. Goodbye.